Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crystal Lens Virtual Learning Club. My name is Sarah Anene, and this is a mathematics class. Our lesson today is on number base, and we're going to be learning how to convert from base 10 into other bases. Let's dive in. So when converting from base 10 into other bases, the major thing you need to know how to do is how to divide and subtract. Remember, in our last class, we talked about converting from other bases into base 10, and basically what we did, we multiplied and we added. So this time around, when converting from base 10 to other bases, we are going to be doing the opposite, which is dividing and subtracting. So for you to really understand this, let's take an example. This example says convert 209 in base 10 into a number in base 3. Our first step is to divide the number, that's the number that you were given, by the base, which is the base that you are asked to convert to, in order for you to get the remainder. So if we're dividing the number, which is 209, divided by the base we were asked to convert in, which is 3, what we're going to get is 69. So 209 divided by 3 gives you 69, remainder 2. Now this 2 is highlighted because it is the remainder and it is what we're going to be needing in our final answer. So this number here, 69, is what we call the quotient, and that's what we're going to be using to divide going forward. And so step 2 says repeat the process by dividing the quotient, which is this number, from step 1 with the base. And remember, we are trying to convert into base 3, so we'll continue dividing by 3. So our quotient, which is our new number, is 69, and so we will say 69 divided by 3. 69 divided by 3 will give you 23, remainder 0. Again, the 0, which is the remainder, is highlighted because it is very important. So we're always trying to find the remainder at every point in time. So in this case, 69 divided by 3 will give you 23 without any remainder. And so it is important for you to say 23 remainder 0. And so what is the new quotient? The number 23 here becomes your new quotient. Step 3 says repeat the process until your quotient becomes less than the base. In this case, our quotient is what? 23. So 23 is not less than 3, so it means we'll continue dividing. And so we continue. 23 divided by 3 will give you 7, remainder 2. 23 divided by 3 will give you what? 7, remainder 2. So note that 7 is the new quotient, right? And it is not less than 3, so we are going to continue dividing. So long as the quotient is still more than the base you're trying to convert in, you continue dividing. And so let's move to the next one. It says 7, which is the new quotient, divided by 3, which is the base we are trying to convert in. What will it give you? It will give you 2, remainder 1. Now, in this case, what is our quotient? Our quotient is 2, but 2, which is the new quotient, is less than the base that we're trying to convert to. Number 2 is less than 3, and so we cannot divide any further. What do? We bring down the quotient. We bring down the quotient that is less than the base. So we bring down the number 2. Now, to get our final answer, it is important that you begin from the bottom up. So rather than counting 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, remember all we need is the remainder, right? So we are doing 2 from the bottom. 1, 2, 0, 2. So our final answer is 2, 1, 2, 0, 2 in base 3. Let's see what this looks like on paper. So this is very simple. It's exactly what I have just explained. So 3 into 209, you have 69, remainder 2. We're putting the remainder out here. 3 into 69 will give you 23, remainder 0. 3 into 23 will give you 7, remainder 2. 3 into 7 will give you 2, remainder 1. And 3 into 2, remember, 3 cannot go into 2 because 2 is less than 3. And so we just write 0 and bring down the 2. And so our final answer, like I said, is 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. So this applies when you're converting from base 10 into any other base. And so in this case, the example says convert 451 base 10 into a number in base 5. Since we're asked to convert to base 5, remember we are going to be dividing by what? We are going to be dividing by 5, and we are going to be taking note of the remainders because this is how we get our final answer. So this says 451 in base 10 into base 5 is simply, you simply do it by dividing. So 5 into 451 is what? You get 90 remainder 1. So we put the remainder out here. 5 into 90, you get 18 remainder 0. 5 into 18, you get 3 remainder 3. 5 into 3, remember 5 is bigger than the quotient 3, right? So what do? You just put down 0 and bring down the quotient here. And so remember again, we are starting from the bottom up. So our final answer becomes 3301 in base 5. So you just continue like that. You use the same steps, the same procedures when you're converting from base 10 into other bases. Thank you very much for listening. See you in the next class.